Good and blessed day, everyone out there, and happy Saturday. This is your host and career supporter, Eric, with the Homework Now YouTube channel, where we scout, research, and provide at home hybrid business opportunities and career resources for the everyday workers. Again, today is Saturday, so that means Side Hustle Saturday. But before we start, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel to get the latest info from Homework Now. All right, guys, let's start. Okay, guys. So today's opportunity, we're going to talk about, well, it can be a side hustle, a business, or even like a full time career. And that is owning your own franchise. Whether you are a supplier to a franchise or you are actually the business owner, making your money, making your own way, and developing your business skills and business acumen. So let's start with one of the premier sources for franchisees and franchisors. That is the National Franchise Show. So basically, they are a almost like basically like a convention that travels across the country and to United States and to Canada. So it's actually North America. They provide opportunities for businesses, like for instance, like Subway, and they provide contacts, resources, and information to potential franchise owners. They go through this process through the National Franchise Show, and it's presented by Entrepreneur Source. All right, so let's take a look at this website, and you can see where all the cities. So basically, mainly your major cities: Atlanta, Cleveland, Chicago, Dallas, Baltimore, D.C. area, Detroit, Houston, Los Angeles, New England, Providence and Boston, New York, New Jersey, Orlando, Philadelphia, Portland, and Tampa. Okay. Yeah, so this is it's basically like a tour or a convention circuit that provides information for potential franchise owners with different business opportunities, and it gives you the resources to say, hey, own your own business. So, and the reason why I wanted to highlight this opportunity is because it is actually in my home city of Houston, Texas, this weekend. So it's taking place at the George I. Brown Convention Center today, March 14th and 15th, 2026. All right, and you can be an exhibitor. You can, or if you're looking for a franchise opportunity, go to the convention center and go and meet potential business owners. And like I said, so it is a tour, so you can check and see what city that this opportunity is closest to you, and go to your local. It'll probably be at the local convention center. Go and see what they are all about. Okay. So the franchise show presented by Entrepreneur Source. It usually takes place, like I said, on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and they have key speakers to open up the world of owning a franchise, owning a business. So let's take a look at some of the speakers. So we have so the key to finding the right franchise. And this will be presented by Sean Caldwell of the Entrepreneur Source. So what you will learn, you will determine what you want your future to look like, defining your goals around income, lifestyle, wealth, and equity, using a franchise as a vehicle to reach those goals, and how to explore your options and what to expect along the way. Okay, well that's key to any franchise. So that's very important. Also, you would also have other speakers like Steve Bowles. In fact, I think I've heard of him before. Then he talks about because he talks about small business and franchise funding, which is always which is always important in 2026. And oh yeah, see that's why I'm familiar because he's worked with Tenet Financial Group. I've heard of those before. So what you will learn both equity and debt funding options to purchase a franchise, including 401k rollover, SBA loans, small business administration loans, personal loans, unsecured lines of credit, and equipment leasing. That's very important right there. Also, another person that will be speaking will be Irving Chung, cracking the rich code with franchising. So, in this session, you will learn the secrets to selecting the best franchise, discover how franchise ownership can be a foundation for wealth generation, which is everybody wants to have wealth generation, and expert guidance for franchise investment. Okay. Also, you would talk about the probably the legal aspects. No, it says A to Z, 5 steps to due diligence. So whenever you want to own a franchise or business, you always want to have make sure you have all your ducks in order. Have a plan legally, make sure everything's right. So Shelton Law and Associates will present this seminar by Leanne Shelton. So, why would you attend this one? This seminar is catered to those who are looking to purchase a franchise but are unsure where to start. Attendees will leave knowing what steps to take, what questions to ask the franchisor, and how to strategically plan for a life as a business owner. That's important, very important. And another one, in fact, let's go ahead and skip to tax. Okay, tax strategies. Every new franchise owner before day one. That's going to be presented by Nathan Kunze. I never heard of him before. Lions Main Tax. Anyway, taxes are definitely going to be, you're going to need that anytime starting any project, whether it's personal or with a business. So learn how choosing the right business structure, LLC, S Corp, C Corp, before you launch could save you $10,000 to $50,000 in taxes every year, and why most new franchise owners get this wrong. Oh yes, discover little known deductions and tax credits available from day one, including startup cost write-offs, home office deductions, vehicle strategies, and how to legally pay your family members to reduce your tax bill. Oh, okay, interesting. Walk away with a personalized action checklist so you can structure your franchise for maximum tax savings before you sign your franchise agreement, not after. Well, that is very important. Okay, and then so they also have others. So and that's for the Saturday schedule. So on Sunday they have also other sessions. So this first one is going to be how to start your own business, franchising versus small business startup. So like that's an important question. So you might, like I said, example like of Subway, they are a franchise opportunity where they have an established structure. Like they already have like the menu. I think a lot of people have already gone to Subway. They know what type of sandwiches that they have, options. So you kind of already know what they have established versus you starting up a business like from scratch, your own idea, your own philosophy. Whether it's like a tax preparing service or a clothing store. You have to develop everything versus a franchise opportunity where it's already kind of have a structure established. So this will be presented by Chris Connor, franchise marketing system. So building a business plan, market strategy, and defining goals for your new business startup. The good and bad of buying a franchise versus starting your own business or buying an existing business. All right, very important. Also, they have the key to finding the right franchise, presented by Nanette Martinez. That's very important. 10 big franchise mistakes to avoid by Diana Tronson, and just on, just about different other opportunities, software you may need for a business and creating your story for franchising your business. All right. So, yeah, so like I said, they have an extensive list of speakers at the seminar that you can look through for the National Franchise Show. Go through their website, check out and see. They also have podcasts and testimonials. And let's take a look at what actually the creators of this convention tour, what they are, the entrepreneur source. So this is their website, the Entrepreneur Source. They have a franchise directory where you can go into and look and see what type of franchise that are featured. Like the Sensory Club. I've never heard of that one before. This is like a bit beauty and fitness type franchise. Pets, like a retail, or it says the bagel bar. Oh, like a breakfast place. Of course, McDonald's is always here. Express Employment Services. That is very important, especially nowadays. Employment services help people find job, careers, resume writing, skills build up. Those type of things are very, very important. You can go through their websites and see what all is available. Home health. That's basic. That is very with the aging population We need more home health professionals. Sometimes, these big hospitals, they can't really do all those home health because they are, uh, concerned with what they have in their facility. But you, as a, if you have a medical field, medical background, you can go into being a home health advocate or home health care person. So yeah, I would go ahead and I would just go and look at these opportunities. Everybody is, you know, looking for ways to try to make money, extra money. Maybe your family can go into business together, or if you are already working a career and you want to, you want to have a backup plan, want to make a career transition. Owning a business, owning a franchise is a great and wonderful opportunity. But of course, you have to be skilled, well, just knowledgeable of what you're getting to. Do I need a loan? I need a business plan, and maybe I need some partners to go along with this if you're not self-employed. So, yeah, I would definitely check out this convention tour, the National Franchise Show presented by Entrepreneur Source. Go through it, get your tickets today. Maybe you become if you own maybe like a small business, maybe you're looking to actually spread your business, then this would be an opportunity for you to be an exhibitor as well to grow your business across, your territory or even at across state. So, like I said, this is actually taking place here in Houston this weekend, March 14th and 15th, 2026, at the Georgia Brown Convention Center. Saturday and Sunday. And I would, like I said, let me go and scroll and look at the cities where you are located and see if which one is closest to you to where you can go and maybe attend one day or both days and see what type of opportunities. Also, this is not just in U.S. This is in Canada. So if you're up in Canada, I would definitely look at this as well. In Winnipeg, of course, Toronto, and also across other parts of Canada. I would definitely go and check this out, check this website to see if this is a great opportunity for you to make extra money and consider like I said, a career change for you. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today's episode of Side Hustle Saturday. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and make sure you go ahead and look at the other videos and resources available at your disposal. Thanks again. Have a blessed day. And again, take care. All right, y'all. Have a good one.